I hate to build it up.
What's happening?
What's up, dogs?
We wanted to kind of show you guys a video of some of our recent purchases that we've made.
Yes, sir.
Would you say that these bottles are within the last 6 months or so?
Definitely.
Yeah, within the last 6 months. So call it 2021 purchases. Obviously, it's not all of them.
Definitely.
But it is the highlights. The highlights, we forgot a few. We don't have them here on location. We forgot a few. And we do have a very special one coming from the whiskey auctioneer. It's just taking forever to ship. Mm-hmm. It's not here yet. We were waiting for that to do this review, but we don't know when the next time we're going to record is. So
yes, sir.
We decided to do a recent purchase video. Some are going to be auction, some are going to be local shop. Some are going to be like online, like the Whiskey Exchange, and then some are going to be like hunting. And then did I say auctions? Mm-hmm. And auctions. Yeah. Anyways, you guys get the point. You guys know how we kind of get our bottles.
It's all hunting in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, you were driving around recently, you said, and a nice surprise. Got a 2018 bottling and a 2019 bottling of Old Forester Birthday. Mm-hmm. And you came home and you popped both of them open, huh?
Yep. Same day. Yes,
Awesome. We've had another bottle of this before,
yeah,
and
we
adored it, and we killed it right away. So re-upped and then got a 2018, which we didn't own before. So
yeah, very curious because this is the last time it was 12 years old, and the release coming out this year is back to 12 years old.
That's right.
So.
That's right. Check it out. When I kind of transfer over this way, as we're kind of bringing everything out. Another bottle we got a few months back. Got this from a shop in UK. The Glen Alecky 25-year-old. This is bottled at 48% ABV. Since Billy Walker took over, obviously,
yes,
Glen Alecky has caught a lot of attention and interest. People are kind of expecting the same thing that he did with Glendronic to happen at Glen Alecky. We're already starting to notice much more richly sherried whiskeys. And this is the 25-year-old from them. It retails here in the U.S. at around $400. So 48% ABV. Dark sherry, 25-year-old for $400, so it's fair price.
Better than Macallan 25.
Yeah. We'll pump out a review of this soon.
Yes, sir. Sweet.
Next bottle is the Aaron. We got this from the Whiskey Exchange.
Yeah.
Aaron, 24-year-old, 1996 vintage. Just suggesting a massive.
Look at that.
Massively sherried cask.
First fill.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm assuming.
That, yeah.
Yeah, so just a 24-year-old Aaron, Whiskey Exchange. We took a gamble on that. We've only had a few drams, so see how that one goes. We'll bring a review soon. Another one was this year's local barley, the Springbank 10. Springbank 10, heavily sherry local barley. You guys are all familiar with this guy. I don't really need to explain this one.
Yeah, going nuts in auction.
That's right. Another Springbank. Always buying Springbank, you guys. Always buying Springbank.
Very unique Springbank.
Yeah, independent bottler Springbank. This is the Whiskey Baron. Whiskey Baron, 1997 vintage, 23-year-old first fill, sherry. Excellent whiskey.
Awesome unique whiskey.
What else do we have? Let's bring out this guy right here. Edward Dower, 11-year-old Edward Dower from the Whiskey Exchange. Wow, Mike, looks like we're only buying sherried whiskeys.
Yeah.
a lot of dark sherried whiskeys.
Seriously.
Even though we don't even really like drinking heavily sherried whiskeys in the summertime.
We hate it, but we can't stop. Yeah.
11-year-old Edward Dower from the Whiskey Exchange, solid bottling. Only had one pour so far, but it was tasty.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. I'll bring out one more scotch before I show off a couple more bourbons. This is the 1-liter version released in the 90s. Glendronic 15. This particular 1-liter version tends to be the darkest of the dark. This is like a very dark style, like moldy sherry. Very, very different from the current 15 and the version before that even. It's a 1-liter bottle. They have a 750 version as well. These 1-liter ones tend to be even darker for some reason. Just
crazy
extreme sherry.
Yeah.
Extreme sherry. This was purchased recently, but shared by a lot of people. So we've been sharing this. getting, you know, other people to kind of try that older style, since most people have tried that newer style of Glendronic 15. Let's pull out some bourbons.
Oh, beautiful.
This Parker's Heritage 11-year-old. Do you remember when this, what year this was released?
2017.
2017. Parker's 17.
Yeah.
We've heard excellent things about it. We're curious. Found it at a fair price, so decided to give it a try. So review of this coming out soon as well.
Very special Parker's Heritage.
All right. Now with some superstars.
Yes.
Some of the superstar whiskeys that we have purchased in 2021. Here is a 15-year-old King of Kentucky. This is barrel 1 of that 2019 release that's been so famous for. If you guys watch Whiskey Tube, there's several channels that adore King of Kentucky. We've heard it from some other people too, that it was very good, and we're very, very curious. Had to overpay for this, but it was a bottle we really wanted to try out. So,
yeah, so
King of Kentucky.
Brown Foreman's very best barrels.
We have another superstar.
This is like a fucking history star.
History star. Went in the search for the best bourbon ever bottled kind of category. This gets brought up. There's a book written about this. The Hirsch 1974 16-year-old. This was the very first release, the one with the blue wax. I believe it goes for quite a bit more money than the gold wax one, right? The ones that were released after. So this is kind of considered the best one, the best version. There was a book written about this. What was it titled? Best Bourbon of All Time?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. When you talk to a lot of OG drinkers, and they talk about their top 3, 4.
Or no, I think it was the best bourbon you'll never taste.
You'll never taste.
Yeah, by Chuck Cowdery.
Yeah. Got it. So yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
Let us know if you guys want to see us uncork this guy. Very excited to try. Very high expectations. It was not cheap, but bucket list bourbon.
Yeah, 1974, bottle 91.
Next, we have probably, we consider ourselves Springbank collectors. Mm-hmm. We consider ourselves to have a very deep Springbank collection. There was a piece. There's more than one piece missing, but there was a main piece missing.
Yeah.
Best local barley we've ever tried. Top 3 Springbank we've ever tried. Mm-hmm. And considered to be the best, local barley, at least if you're focusing on sherry. This is 1966 local barley cask 443. As famous as it gets. Probably the most famous local barley bottling ever. Obviously, insane amount of money now, but something that we really, really needed in the collection.
Bucket list. YOLO.
Another bottle that we tried that before we bought the bottle. Bottle that we hadn't tried before.
True.
But we're just dying to try.
The other one that we needed.
How many years have we been talking about this bottle? Like 10 years. Like how long has it been that we've just been eyeing this thing, going crazy over it?
Ever since it went on auction.
Yeah. So
Whiskey Online auctions. That crazy price. We never knew about it.
It's been years.
We never knew about it. Yeah.
It's been years. We saw it at auction, then we did research on it after. Normally it's vice versa.
Because remember, it didn't hit whiskey base until after that auction.
Yeah.
No one knew about it until it popped.
So we started doing research on this after we saw it on auction. Became a bottle. We sought out, bid on it many times. Never had success winning the bid. Finally, here in 2021, thanks to lots of stimulus money and other good things, this thing ended up happening.
Yeah.
It's a 1962 29-year-old Springbank. It's as dark as coffee.
Nuts.
And one more bucket list bottle. This one is not opened yet. It is the world famous 1972 22-year-old Rare Malts Brora. 1972 Brora, you guys know, is as epic as whiskey can get, pretty much. This one, Surge, who's one of our whiskey, role models, kind of, we look up to Surge.
Mentors,
yeah. He scores this a 97.
Yeah, and no notes. Cocktease. Thanks, Serge.
Yeah. And considered to be, one of the best Broras, period.
Yeah.
So again, not a cheap bottle, but something we've been wanting to get for over 10 years, and finally have this in the collection. Who knows when this will get opened, but sometime soon.
It won't take long.
Yeah.
So only 1 point less than the Brora 72 40-year-old.
According to him.
Serge gave
according to him.
And Serge is the biggest Brora lover ever.
Yeah. When it comes to Brora, Serge is definitely someone we would go to just because he's actually the guy that probably made Brora as famous as it is.
Sure. And there are 3 ABVs. This is the 58.7. Most people consider the best one.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
All right, you guys, there definitely were other bottles purchased, Mike, but we highlighted the best ones for sure.
Yep.
There's other ones, some other really good ones that we don't have with us right now, but a lot of good whiskey was purchased. And yeah, just kind of, you guys have asked for collection videos. That will probably happen sometime, not in the near future. I have like an idea of how I would want that to happen. That dream and vision is not even close, so unfortunately you're not going to see a full collection video, but at least a recent purchase video here in 2021.
2021 half collection.
Yeah.
See what the second half is. Yeah.
That's right. Second half, we're in July, so maybe we'll do one in December.
This would be cool.
Absolutely. Let us know if you guys think this is a cool thing to do. We could kind of start doing things like this a little bit more. It's not a straight review. I know I would really enjoy seeing a video like this myself. Yeah. So we decided to do one. All right. Which whiskey in this collection would you guys, if you guys could pick one bottle to try? I'm very curious to see in the comments below.
Great question.
What would be your
if you had to pick one?
If you just had to pick one, which one would you pick? If you just had to pick one, you'd not tried any of them.
Oh shit! Probably the 443.
Because we're such Springbank guys. Yeah. It would have to be
honestly, Curiosity's this.
Yeah.
In general.
Well, just because
But Springbank had 443.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm gonna have to say it's between those two, the 443 and the Brora. It's tricky because we tried the Springbank before. But yeah, let's assuming we never tried anything.
It's hard to unbias it. Exactly.
As a Springbank guy, as someone who considers himself someone who's tried every Springbank, and I could sit at the table of tables of a Springbank table.
Right.
I would have to say I have to try that. You don't deserve to sit on the table without trying that.
Right.
So yeah, the Springbank. Brora is a very, very close second. I'm itching right now looking at that thing.
Let's open it.
All right, you guys. We'll see you guys soon for many more reviews, videos, and click a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. Will let us know to do more. Cheers.
Cheers.